Hi! Would you like to learn how to agree quickly using the expressions so and neither? Welcome to Jen's Jugyo. My name is Jen, and today you're going to learn how to use so and neither to agree with what someone has said in English. So and neither are expressions which are used to agree with a sentence, a statement that someone else has said. You will agree with it by using so and neither. So is used for positive sentences. If someone says something that is a positive sentence and you think the same and you agree, then you will use so, the auxiliary or modal verb, plus I. Let's take a look at some example sentences using different verb tenses and see how we can agree with them using so. First, let's take a look at simple present sentences using the be verb. The be verb in the simple present is am, are, or is. I am Canadian. So am I. He is happy. So am I. I am a teacher. So am I. In those three examples, we used so plus am I. The reason for this is because the sentence that we were agreeing with was using the be verb in the simple present. Let's take a look at some example sentences in the simple present not using the be verb. The auxiliary verb for simple present sentences is do. So when you agree with a sentence in the simple present that isn't using the be verb, but that is using any other verb, then you should use do. So do I. I love chocolate. So do I. He lives in Toronto. So do I. I enjoy reading. So do I. Now let's take a look at agreeing with sentences that are in the present continuous. The sentence structure for present continuous is subject be, verb ing. So when we look at this, the auxiliary verb is the be verb, am, are, or is. I am drinking tea. So am I. He is reading a book. So am I. Next, let's take a look at the simple past. First, taking a look at sentences in the simple past that are using the be verb in the simple past. So sentences that use was or were, when we agree with these kinds of sentences, because it's using the be verb, we will say, so was I. He was born in March. So was I. I was tired after the party. So was I. If you use any other verb in the simple past, not the be verb, but any other verb in the simple past, remember that the auxiliary verb for simple past is did. So if you agree with a simple past statement, you will say, so did I. He ate pizza last night. So did I. I played video games last night. So did I. If you want to agree with a sentence that is in the past continuous, past progressive, then again, you'll need to use the be verb in the past. So was I. He was looking forward to the event. So was I. I was watching TV when the power went out. So was I. If you want to agree with a sentence that somebody has said in the present perfect, then the verb you will use is have. So have I. Remember, the present perfect is used to talk about events that have happened in the past, but you're not saying when the event happened. So we often use the present perfect to discuss experiences that we have had. I have visited Japan. So have I. He has been married for 8 years. So have I. I have swum in the ocean. So have I. Now, I want to talk to you about modal verbs. Modal verbs are special verbs which help to express possibility, for example. Modal verbs are verbs such as can, could, will, would, should, and so on. When someone says a sentence that uses a modal verb, and you want to agree with their positive sentence using that modal verb, you say so, repeat the modal verb, and then I. 日本語ができます。I can speak Japanese. 私もできるよ。So can I. I will study harder. So will I. I would love to travel again. So would I. I should exercise more. So should I. I could see the sunrise this morning. So could I. Through those examples, you could see that when you are agreeing with something that someone said using a modal verb, all you have to do is repeat the modal. So, modal verb I. If you want to agree with a negative sentence, you can use neither. The sentence structure is the same. So, neither plus the auxiliary verb plus I. Let's go through each of the verb tenses again and take a look at how you can agree quickly with negative sentences in English. How you can use neither for agreement. First, negative sentences using the be verb in the simple present. I am not rich. Neither am I. He is not American. Neither am I. I am not a scientist. Neither am I. Those examples were negative sentences using the be verb in the simple present. If you have a negative sentence in the simple present using any other verb, then the auxiliary verb you need to use is do. I don't have a car. Neither do I. He doesn't exercise enough. Neither do I. I don't like hot dogs. Neither do I. If you want to agree with a negative present continuous sentence that someone has said, you can agree by saying neither am I. He isn't going to the party. Neither am I. I am not signing the petition. Neither am I. If you want to agree with a negative sentence in the simple past using the be verb, then the auxiliary verb is was. Neither was I. He was not excited about the changes. Neither was I. I wasn't angry. Neither was I. If you want to agree with a negative sentence in the simple past using any other verb, not the be verb, but any other verb, then the auxiliary verb is did. Neither did I. He didn't buy any presents yet. Neither did I. I didn't believe him. Neither did I. If you want to agree with a negative sentence in the past continuous, the verb you need to use is was. Neither was I. He wasn't sleeping. Neither was I. Huh? I wasn't listening. Neither was I. If you want to agree with a negative sentence in the present perfect, then the verb you should use is have. Neither have I. I haven't been to Brazil. Neither have I. I haven't tried skydiving. Neither have I. He hasn't won the lottery. Neither have I. If you want to agree with a negative sentence with a modal verb, all you have to do is repeat the modal verb. Neither, modal verb, I. I can't play the piano. Neither can I. I won't watch the news tonight. Neither will I. I wouldn't want such a tough job. Neither would I. I shouldn't eat so much junk food. Neither should I. I couldn't travel this year. Neither could I. So today, you learned how to use so and how to use neither to agree with both positive and negative sentences in English. And now it's time for Question of the Day. For today's question, in the comments below, I want you to practice making some sentences, negative sentences, positive sentences, in any verb tense you want. And then make a short sentence to agree. Make sure you put a comma after so or neither. Thank you so much for watching today's lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jugyo and give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies. See you in the next lesson.